Hello everyone, welcome to Namrata's online math classes. I'm back again with my topic rational numbers. So what are we going to learn in today's lesson? We are going to learn about the topic comparison of rational numbers. So when we talk about the comparison of rational numbers, we come across different cases or scenarios which we can have in the given questions. Let us just see all those scenarios. So the first case is if the two rational numbers which are given to me are positive, then how are we supposed to compare them? The rule or the methods that we can use is if the two given rational numbers are positive, then they can be compared in the similar way as fractions. So how do we compare two fractions? For example, if I am given to find out which one is greater, 9 upon 14 or 16 upon 21. By looking at both of these rational numbers, I can clearly tell that both of these are positive rational numbers. Now, how do I compare two fractions when they are positive? So, I just compare their denominators. If the denominators are same, then I just have to compare their numerators. But here, in both of these numbers, the denominators are not same. So what is the next step that we do in comparing the fractions? We take the LCM of the denominators. So LCM of both the denominators 14 and 21, it will be equal to 42. Now the next step is we try to make the equivalent fractions with the same denominator. So 9 upon 14 will become 27 upon 42 and 16 upon 21 will become 32 upon 42. Now both of these given fractions, they have the same denominator. Now we just can compare the numerators. So as we can see that 32 upon 42 is greater than 27 upon 42. So which means the fraction or the rational number 16 upon 21 is greater. So this is first method by using which we can compare two given rational numbers. Let us just see more methods. Now the second case can be if there is a positive rational number and there is a negative rational number and we are asked to compare both of them. So how can we compare both of these rational numbers? So the rule is obviously we know the positive rational number will be greater than the negative rational number. So we can directly write down our logic. For example, it says which is greater, minus 1 upon 2 or 1 upon 3. So I can directly write my answer that 1 upon 3 will be greater. And why it will be greater? Because it is a positive rational number and positive rational numbers are always greater than negative rational numbers. Now let us just see the next case. So the third case can be when both the rational numbers are negative. So how are we supposed to compare them? So we basically can use two different methods to compare the given rational numbers if they are negative. The first one is by using a number line and the second one is by using equivalent fractions. Let us just see both of these methods, that how can we use them. So, the first method by using number line when both the given rational numbers are negative. So, there are a few steps that we can follow. You basically need to understand them. There is no need to memorize them. So, what is the very first step? So, when both the given rational numbers are negative. So, if I want to use the number line method to compare them, so what is the first step? I will convert the given rational numbers into standard form. Now we need to recall what is the standard form of rational numbers. So if you recall, the standard form of rational numbers says the denominator should be positive and the given rational number should be in its lowest form. So that means if in the given negative rational numbers, if the denominator is negative, so the first step is make it positive. Now after making the denominator positive, the second step says compare the denominators of the rational numbers. So if the denominators are same, then we just have to compare their numerators and we can directly tell which number is greater and which is smaller. But if the denominators are not same, so what do we do in that case? We follow the same rule as that of fractions. So what do? We change them to their equivalent form with the same denominator. Now we represent the given numbers on number line, and on number line the same rule we are going to follow, which says the number which will lie on the left on number line will always be smaller than the number which lies on the right hand side on number line. So by following this rule, we can compare two given negative rational numbers. Let us just see this through an example. So here, as we can see, there is a question which says compare the given number which is greater, either minus upon 3 is greater or 2 upon minus 3 is greater. So we need to compare these two numbers, 3 upon minus 4 or 2 upon minus 3. So what are the steps we have learnt just now? The first step was convert the given rational numbers into standard form. So the standard form of 3 upon minus 4 will be minus 3 upon 4, and the standard form of 2 upon minus 3 will be minus 2 upon 3. Next step was, now compare the denominators. Here I can see both the denominators are different. So that means I have to make them same. So in order to make the denominators same, I just have to take the LCM and I just have to convert them into equivalent denominators. So the first number will become minus 9 upon 12 and next number will become minus 8 upon 12. So after making the denominators same, the next step is we will represent these two numbers on the number line. So as we all know, these are in the form of proper fraction rational numbers. So that means they will, and they are negative. So they will lie between 0 and minus 1. Now how do I convert the region between 0 and minus 1? So that will be told to me by the denominator. So denominator is 12. So that means the region between 0 and 1, it will be divided into 12 equal parts. So here you all can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and this one is the 12th equal part. Now which numbers I have to show on number line? I have to show minus 9 upon 12. So which I have shown over here with the suppose if I call this point as point A on number line, and minus 8 upon 12 I have shown over here. So suppose I call this as point B on number line. So now as we all can see, the point A lies to the left of point B on number line. That means the point A is smaller than point B. So which shows me that minus 9 upon 12 is smaller than minus 8 upon 12. So which ultimately would mean is smaller than minus 8 upon 12. So if I go back to the original rational number, so it ultimately would mean that minus 3 upon 4 is smaller than minus 2 upon 3, which ultimately would mean that 3 upon minus 4, it is smaller than 2 upon minus 3. So what should be the answer to my question? The answer to my question should be that 2 upon minus 3 is a greater rational number. So by using this method, we can compare and represent any two given negative rational numbers by using the number line method. Now let us just see another method of comparing two given negative rational numbers. So the second method of comparing two given negative rational numbers is by using the equivalent fractions. So again, there can be multiple cases for these methods. The first case can be where the denominators are same. So in that case, we just have to compare the numerators. And the second case can be when the denominators are different. So there we will follow the same method as that of fractions. We will change the denominator to a common denominator by taking equivalent rational numbers and compare the numerators. And the third and most important method is the use of cross multiplication method. Now I will show you an example with the use of cross multiplication method, because it's a very easy to use method, it's very less time consuming, and it's very less error prone also. So let us just see an example of how can we use cross multiplication method to compare two given rational numbers. So as we had already discussed about how can we use cross multiplication method in my previous videos also. So I'll just explain you this method through the help of an example. Suppose the question says which is greater. There are two rational numbers, minus 5 upon 6 and minus 4 upon 3. I have to compare them and I'm going to use the cross multiplication method. Let us just recall what is cross multiplication method. The cross multiplication method says if I have two rational numbers a upon b and c upon d. So if I do the cross multiplication, that means if I multiply a by d and if I multiply b by c, so if their product is equal, then they will be called equivalent rational numbers. If a multiplied by d, their product is greater than c multiplied by b, then that would mean my a upon b is a greater rational number. If b multiplied by c product is greater than a multiplied by d, that would mean my second rational number is greater. Let us just see this through this and this example. So my numbers are minus 5 upon 6 and minus 4 upon 3. So how we are supposed to write the solution? We are supposed to mention that which method we are using. So we will write over here, let us compare the numbers by cross multiplication. So let us just assume that AB is equal to minus 5 upon 6 and CD is equal to minus 4 upon 3. Now what do we do in cross multiplication? So we write both the numbers and we show the cross multiplication sign, that we are multiplying the denominator of another number by the numerator of other number. So according to this rule, we will multiply minus 5 by 3 and minus 4 by 6. So this product will be minus 15 and the product of other two numbers will be minus 24. Now which product is greater? Obviously we know minus 15 is greater than minus 24. So that would mean minus 5 upon 6 is greater than minus 4 upon 3. So wasn't this method very easy and very less time consuming? I suppose this is the easiest method to compare any two given rational numbers. Now it depends upon your choice. Whichever method you want to use, you can use as per your choice and understanding. So that was all from my side for this lesson. I would like to thank you all for attending this video. Please do not forget to like this video. Please share as much as possible and also do not forget to subscribe to my channel, Namrata Saini. Thank you so much everyone, and if you have any doubts or any queries related to this concept, so you can write about your doubts in the comment box. I will surely get back to you. Thank you so much.